Hi there, it's Jack, the Deputy Editor of Forestry Journal magazine, and I'm here at APF on the first day, sunny APF in Warwickshire. I'm here with Jim from Foxwood Chippers, which is a new company but not a new company. And Jim, could you maybe just explain us a wee bit about your story?
Yeah, sure. We've been importing these chippers to the UK for 7 years now, originally under a Dutch brand, Hexler. Now we're dealing direct with the manufacturer because of relationships in Europe. So this is an old machine. The design was one of the first of these type to ever be designed in Europe. We've done a lot of R&D changes with the company. We've now got a new brand. They're called something else in Europe, but Foxwood is our brand, and we just think they're a great product. There's a lot of Chinese copies out there, but this is the real deal. These were the original design, and we want to carry that forward. We want to come to shows and educate customers that what we're selling is a proper machine made in Europe, proper warranties, parts back up, all of that. I mean, we're a family business engineering firm. Literally, if the chipper fell into the sea, you can send it back to us on a pallet, we can rebuild it cost effectively. That's the sort of service we want to provide. So, a bit of history in us. Foxwood it's a brand that belongs to us, but it's not our main company. Our main company is called Upson Mowers. You can find us online. We're a second generation family business. We've got mechanics, employees, spray painters, full facilities. We can do fitting and turning, welding. So these machines are very simple for us, which is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw these at a trade show in Holland 7 years ago, had no intention of bringing the machine back, just saw them and fell in love and thought, what a great bit of kit, you know. And it's nice when you start looking around, you can see Honda engines, Vanguard engines, German-made bearings, you know, manufactured in Europe. That's what we're kind of looking for, because I'm an engineer myself. So I know when I'm looking at a machine, I know what's going to break. So I'm looking for weak points and things like that. And these are, I mean, we've been selling them for 7 years, and they haven't let us down yet. They're just a great product. And they're a small machine for professional guys who are, you can take them out, work with them every day. You know, they're not a Mickey Mouse kind of weekend hobby thing. They're a proper tool. Yeah. And that's all we're interested in selling, really. Yeah, and what kind of market then at the end? Is it more the ARB market, or where would you find these We
working?
thought it was going to be the ARB market when we brought it over. It turns out it's part ARB, part landscaping, part private estate. I mean, we've got the towable models over here. That's off-road towable, and it only weighs about 220 kilos. So if you had a ploughed field or a private lawn on a big estate, golf course, somewhere like that, you can take that behind a little John Deere Gator or something similar, and you're not going to sink in. I mean, if you took a normal 6-inch chipper across the golf course in December to get that big tree that's gone over on the 4th green, you're going to make a hell of a mess. So we pioneered all the R&D for this in our workshops in the UK, sent it back to Austrian-Slovakian border where the manufacturing plant is. They then bought a factory finish axle. I mean, to be honest, ours looked like it was built on a farm, you know. It was kind of rough and rudimentary, but it worked. So we kind of do a lot of R&D. Another thing we've got is on all our chippers, I mean, I've been moving machinery around for 25 years on trailers and things, and these are a nightmare. So the first thing we did when we got a direct deal with a manufacturer over in Europe, we said to them, can we put some tie-in loops on there? Which is exactly what they've done down here on the...
shows.
Just on here. So you can put your straps through there and tie them down to the trailer. And it's something so simple if you know, if you're moving stuff around. And a lot of people don't have stuff like that because they don't realise, because they're not doing it every day.
Of course. Of course, no, I think that's really interesting. And you mentioned, obviously, you've got that down there, you've got the tyres there, but what else is it about these machines that make them stand out from, you know, there's a lot of chippers around here?
Yeah, there's a lot of little chippers. I mean, we're strictly in a compact chipper market at the moment. They're always bringing out new machines and new ideas. We go for an R&D visit every year because they've got nice cold Czech lager in the pubs over there. It's not really trouble, but we just put some suggestions on the table, and normally within a few months they bring out a prototype, send it to us for testing. So, for example, that machine there is a Foxwood C120 Pro. It's better built than most other chippers out there. It's professional quality, but that has got the most powerful engine of any compact chipper. So the biggest engines we've seen on a compact chipper this size is 18 horsepower. That's 23. So it's got about 20% more power. Obviously, if you're a professional and you're working hard, it's just going to cut down your time on site, really. So that's that. What else differentiates us? We've got a lot of little hidden features on here. Too much to list. But it's little bits that we've had problems over the last sort of 7-8 years. We've gone back to them and made little tweaks and changes, just constantly making it better.